Hello everyone, I'm Kirsty and this is Buster the cat. Now it's time for Buster's nap, so I thought I could read him a story to help him off to sleep. Would you like to hear a story? You would? Oh fab! I've got a brilliant one here. It's called, cheeky Buster, One Button Benny and the Gigantic Catastrophe. It was written by Windram and illustrated by Holwill-Hunter, and it's published by Little Door Books. Benny was different. Benny was special. Benny was a robot who hated washing the dishes. He would try anything to get out of doing them. Is this an emergency? Can I press my button? No, Benny, it's definitely not an emergency. It's your turn. Can't Sparky do them? She's really good at washing dishes. Sparky was Benny's cat. Look, Buster, look. There's Sparky. Want to say hello? As Benny tried sneaking away, his mum shouted, "Once you've washed those dishes, you'd better get Sparky ready for this year's Cool Cat competition." Benny had almost forgotten about Cool Cat. Sparky loved getting polished up and made to look all shiny. As he stood at the sink, Benny remembered all that had happened where there had been a real emergency and he had pressed his big bright red button. What an adventure that had been. It was great. Do you remember what happened? Have you seen that story? Oh, it was really exciting. Outside, Benny's friends were so excited about Cool Cat, they were busy pampering their pets. They would press their buttons and soap, polish and shining cloths would appear. Some of them even had special sparkling spray which made their cats look amazing. Benny couldn't press his button because it wasn't an emergency. So he washed, then polished Sparky, and in the end, she looked as sparkly and shiny as all the other cats. Look, you see? Yeah. The next morning, when Benny and his friends woke up, something terrible had happened. All of their cats had vanished. Oh, that's not good, is it? They hunted all over the town for their missing pets, but they were nowhere to be seen. They had just disappeared. The only thing that they found was a mysterious note lying on the ground, and in case you can't see the wee note, it says "Help!" and it's got a paw print on it. Benny and his friends realised that all of their cats had been kidnapped. Benny ran to his mum and said, Mum, is this an emergency? Can I press my button?" "Yes, Benny, this is a big emergency. Sparky and all the cats have been stolen. Quick, press your button." So Benny placed his finger over the big bright red button on his tummy, closed his eyes and pressed his button. But nothing happened. Then everyone heard a loud clunk and a creak as Benny's button opened up like a door and 2 bits of paper dropped out. "That's weird," thought Benny. "This wasn't what happened the last time I pressed my button. This must be what we need to save the cats." Looking at the paper, Benny realised it was a plan. We all need to work together to build this. It's the only way to get all of our pets back. On the paper were instructions on how to build a gigantic cat out of scrap metal. The cat had a secret door in it so that Benny and his friends could hide inside. So everybody worked together and soon they had built the biggest metal cat anyone had ever seen. I've never seen one as big as that. Have you, Buster? The mysterious alien kidnappers soon heard that there was a huge cat they had missed. So that night they came back to Benny's planet and stole it. Hiding inside, Benny and his friends kept very quiet and waited till they landed. One of the robots had turned on her light so they wouldn't be scared in the dark. Oh, that's some good thinking, wasn't it? That was very clever thinking. The aliens were really tired when they got back home, so they all went straight to bed. Benny quietly opened the secret door and the robots crept out. It didn't take them long to find all of their missing pets, who were very happy to see them. They were quietly sneaking away when suddenly one of the robots accidentally pressed his button and loud, booming music started to play. The aliens all woke up and started chasing the robots. The loud music was still booming, making them all wobble so much that they were bouncing off each other and they all fell to the ground. Benny and his friends stopped running and started helping the wobbly aliens up. "We're really sorry, but we just wanted to get our pets back." The Wobblies said they were really sorry too, but they had heard the cats were very good at washing dishes and they just needed someone to help them wash theirs. Just then, Benny remembered that there was another page with the plans he had got when he pressed his big red button. He looked at the new page, showed it to the Wobblies, and they all started dancing around, wobbling happily, hugging all the robots. The new plan showed them how to recycle the wobbly spaceship and the metal from the gigantic cat and make the biggest dishwasher they had ever seen. Everyone worked together and afterwards they all had some lovely cake and washed their dishes in the new machine they had all made. "Benny, how are we going to get home?" asked one of the robots. Benny knew exactly what to do. He told everyone to hold hands and paws together. "Do you want to hold mine? There you go." No, he doesn't want to hold my paw. He hold hands and paws together. Then once again he placed his finger over his big bright red button and pressed it. There was a zing, zang, and a very loud boom. And everyone went zooming into space, flying together all the way back home. They all made it home just in time for the Cool Cats competition, which Sparky's friend Sandy won. And that night, the only thing you could hear was the sound of happy pussycats purring as they slept. Night night. There you go. Was that a good story, Buster? Did you enjoy that one? Are you ready for a sleep now? Yeah? Is it sleepy time for you as well? Well, if it is, have lovely sweet dreams. And if it's time to go and play, then you go and do that and have lots of fun. And I will see you another time for another story, song or rhyme. Bye just now. Bye.